Hello, my dear kids. Welcome back to the Acknowledge series by Amit Publishing House. Children, I am Vandana and we are doing maths of class 5. This is a book, Joyful Mathematics, and today we are going to start with chapter number 17, Measurement. So let's start the chapter. Here you can see there are various pictures in front of you. Which unit would you use to measure the? क्या कौन सा यूनिट आप यूज करेंगे मेजर करने के लिए? Length of the following: millimeter, centimeter, meter or kilometer. So as you know, सबसे smallest है millimeter, सबसे biggest है kilometer. So which are you going to use? For this pencil, I think we will use millimeter. Next, here you can see meter, now centimeter and then kilometer. So similarly, children, you have to find the weight of these objects that are in front of you in milligram, gram and kilogram. Now here you have to find out the capacity of the following in milliliter or liter. And now if you look around, you can find many things which can be measured. हम अगर अपने आसपास देखें तो बहुत सारी चीजें जिसे हम measure कर सकते हैं. For example, distance को हम किलोमीटर में measure करते हैं. किसी भी चीज को हम उसका अगर वेट मेजर करना है तो हम उसे केजी में मेजर करते हैं, और किसी भी लिक्विड को मेजर करना है तो हम उसे लीटर में मेजर करते हैं. सो वी हैव ऑलरेडी लर्न्ड अबाउट मेजरमेंट ऑफ लेंथ, वेट एंड वॉल्यूम इन प्रीवियस क्लास. लेट्स रिवाइज इट. द फर्स्ट टॉपिक हियर इज लेंथ. सो द स्टैंडर्ड यूनिट ऑफ लेंथ इज मीटर. मीटर जो है लेंथ का स्टैंडर्ड यूनिट है. किसी भी चीज की लंबाई आपको मेजर करनी है तो आप लेंथ में करेंगे, मींस मीटर में करेंगे. अ मीटर इज इक्वल टू 100 सेंटीमीटर, और एक जो मीटर है वो 100 सेंटीमीटर के बराबर होता है. देयर आर स्मॉल यूनिट्स टू मेजर शॉर्टर लेंथ, और छोटे अगर लेंथ आपको मेजर करें तो आप उसके लिए स्मॉल यूनिट्स यूज करते हैं. And long units to measure longer length, और long unit को हम longer length के लिए यूज करते हैं. Measures of length. Study the table given below, which gives the relationship between the various units of length. So here यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं 1 millimeter is equal to 1 upon 1000 meter. Similarly, 10 centimeter is equal to 1 decimeter. 10 meters is equal to 1 decameter, 10 hectometer is equal to 1 kilometer, 10 millimeter is equal to 1 centimeter, 10 decimeter is equal to 1 meter, and 10 decameter is equal to 1 hectometer. These units can be arranged in place value chart. In the units को हम place value chart में भी लिख सकते हैं, as you can see here. So here meter is the standard unit. तो इसे हमने वंस के प्लेस पे लिखा है. Here you can see. Now decameter, hectometer and kilometer. So अब यहाँ पे ये जो measures हैं increasing order में है. Decameter is 10, hectometer is 100 and kilometer is 1000 meter. Next, when we move on to this side, जब हम decimal points की तरफ आते हैं तो decimeter is 1 upon 2 meter, centimeter is 1 upon 100 meter and millimeter is 1 upon 1000 meter. So bigger units हमारे जो है left side में है और जो smaller units है वो हमारे right side में है. Here each unit is 10 times more than the next unit. यहाँ पे हर एक यूनिट जो है दूसरे से 10 times ज्यादा है. And each unit to the is 10 times less than the unit in the left. और यहाँ पे हर जो यूनिट है वो 10 times कम है इन लेफ्ट वाली यूनिट से. Now next is weight. Weight means वजन. Mass. We weigh things in kilogram and grams. हम जो चीजें हैं उन्हें हम किलोग्राम या फिर ग्राम में मेजर कर सकते हैं. The basic unit of measuring mass is gram. जो बेसिक यूनिट होता है मास को मेजर करने का वो होता है ग्राम. मेजर्स ऑफ वेट. वेट को कैसे मेजर कर सकते हैं? वेट इज ऑल्सो एक्सप्रेस्ड इन अदर यूनिट्स. वेट को हम दूसरे यूनिट्स में मेजर कर सकते हैं. नाउ लेट्स study the following table. 1 milligram is equal to 1 upon 1000 gram. 10 centigram is equal to 1 decigram, 1 upon 10 gram या फिर 1 decigram. 10 gram is equal to 1 decagram. 10 hectogram is equal to 1 kilogram. Now 10 milligram is equal to 1 centigram. 10 decigram is equal to 1 gram. 10 decagram is equal to 1 hectogram. And 1 quintal, which is 100 kg, is equal to 1000 kg, which is 1 ton. So here also it's located in the place value chart. जैसे हमने अभी पढ़ा था मीटर का place value chart, same chart is here. बस मीटर की जगह यहाँ पे ग्राम आ गया है. So सारे यूनिट सेम हैं. So 1 gram. Then next is decagram, hectogram, some whole numbers can be represented in this triangular pattern. Right side में decigram, centigram में लिख सकते हैं. Such numbers now let's learn about triangular numbers. और ऐसे numbers को हम triangular numbers कहते हैं. Now look at the following numbers. Capacity 136 हम liquids की नापते हैं. Then 10, 15, 21. We go to market और milk dairy 36 and जब milk खरीदने milk dairy में जाते हैं. The milk is measured in liter. Milk jam. The number square can be represented as liter is the standard unit of capacity. ये जो liter है ये क्या है? ये जो number square है इसे हम just as in the case of length and weight, there are large number. So here you can see 1. जैसे हम length और weight को measure करते हैं वैसे ही now you can say 6 is making a square units हैं. Sorry, triangle के वो भी 10 is making a triangle. Now how can we measure the capacity? We can measure the capacity as 1 millimeter triangular number upon some other patterns. 10 centiliter is equal to 1 deciliter. 10 liter is equal to 1 deciliter. 10 hectoliter is equal to 1 kiloliter. So here you can see 10 milliliter numbers are given and a particular pattern is and 10 deciliter. So here children we have to observe the pattern that is given now here. Now this is the place value chart. In place of meter and gram we have written liter and the here you can see is the same. Here comes the decaliter, then hectoliter and kiloliter, and here deciliter, centimeter and milli. Similarly, 6 plus 4 is. Now let's learn the conversion of square is written here. So when we convert a bigger unit to a small unit, जब हम किसी बड़े unit को 15 small unit में convert करते हैं तो क्या होता है? So here also we have to add we can see 16 centimeter को हमें millimeter में convert करना. 19. So let's see. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 we are going to write here. So पहले हमें ये पता होना चाहिए millimeter कितना है. So here 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter. So this is 16 centimeter is equal to 16 multiply 10 which is 160 millimeter. Done. Similarly 7 meter को हमें millimeter में करना है. So 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. Now let's do this and exercise. 1 centimeter is equal to 10. Here we have to complete the following patterns. So here you 7 can meter को पहले हम 13 then 19 which is 7 13 then 19. Now so children here we can see there's a difference of 6 multiply करके 10 से so it will be 7000 milli 6 numbers. Now let's convert करेंगे we will get 5 kg को हमें ग्राम now again we are going to add 6 1000 grams so here 5 kg is equal to again 5 we will get 1000. And similarly, 7 hectogram is we have to convert. And so similarly, 1 kg is equal to when we add again, so 7 hectograms so is equal to 100 multiply by 100 gram. Hectogram is 100. Now let's so we have to multiply it by 100. So here 25, then 70, then 35, then 40. Gram. Here you can see 5 difference. Next there. Is convert. So next number will be 45 liter and 75 milliliter is given. So let's convert the 6 liter into milliliters. पहले हम 6 liter को convert करेंगे. So when we will multiply it by 1000 because now 1 liter is equal to now 3 multiply 3. So 6 को हमने 1000 से multiply किया. So 9 multiply 6000 and 3 already 75 milliliter में है तो उसे हमने add कर दिया. It will be 6000. Now 27 multiply 3 is similarly 81. 6. Now when we multiply 3 here. हम इसे जो है 200 जब हम 1000 से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे we will get so this is the pattern that is to be followed here. So similarly children you have to do the rest questions. 1000. Now question number 2 is which of the following numbers now let's convert the triangular pattern में smaller units to bigger. So smaller units को bigger में कैसे convert करते हैं? ये
Let's
14
see this
millimeter को हमें
21.
सेंटीमीटर में करना है.
So
हमें पता है कि 1 centimeter
yes,
is equal
it can
be divided by 10
3 and it
Similarly,
is
1 millimeter
the
is equal to
number
1 upon 10
this number
centimeter.
can be arranged
So
in a
हम क्या
triangular
करेंगे
pattern.
इसे 1 upon 10 को
Now
हमें 14
again
से
this
multiply
is
करना है.
also
Now we are going to
B
get
question for
this can also be
centimeter
arranged
as
in
answer.
triangular
Similarly,
pattern.
66 millimeter
Next,
into meter.
see 66
Here,
millimeter
10.
को हमें मीटर में करना
So we
है.
can
So
see
as we know,
we
1
can
millimeter
arrange
is equal to
this or not.
1000 meter.
So yes,
So 66
this
millimeter
number
is equal
can
to
also be
66 upon
arranged
1000,
into a
which is
triangular
0.0. Now, question number 3 is complete the magic square.
Next,
here we have to
convert
complete the
into
magic square.
So how with this
So
answer
gram is
came?
given.
Here you
6
can see
gram. अब इसे किलोग्राम में करना है. So 1 gram is
4
equal to 1
plus
upon
3 is
1000
kilogram.
sorry, 7 6 gram is equal to
And
6
here
upon
one
1000, which
bigger
is
number 8 will come.
0.006
So
kilogram. Similarly, 1 8
here we can
6
we have written
gram.
3.
We have to
Similarly,
convert this
यहाँ
into
here
kilogram.
6
So we
plus
have to divide this by
2
1000
is 8.
and on dividing we get
Now what number is
1
remaining?
7 is remaining. So
6
that's why we have written
kilo
7 here.
Next,
Now let's convert.
So children, like this, you have to do the rest question
into
next
meter.
one.
So
Now
5
let's move on
milliliter
to
is given.
question
We have to
number
convert
4,
this
complete
into
the pattern.
liter. So
Here
here
you
1
can see
milliliter
various
is
numbers
equal
are
to 1
written.
upon 1000 liter.
We have to complete
so
this
5
pattern.
milliliter
So
is equal
children,
to 5 upon 1000
in this first
liter,
question,
which
what we
will
did,
be 0.
we have multiplied these
0.005
two numbers.
liters.
Similarly,
15
95
multiply 7
milliliter,
then
we
we
have to convert
got
into
100.
liter.
So 1 milliliter is equal to 1 upon 1000
Similarly, we
liter.
have multiplied
Now,
these
95
two numbers.
milliliters is equal
17
to
multiply 9.
1000
So we
liter,
get
which is
100.095.
100.095.
Similarly, let's
Now,
multiply
after
5 and
understanding all this,
70.
let's do this
So we
exercise
got
73.1.
Here we have
5
to
multiply
multiply
15.
we got. So here
75.
6.7 millimeters
22 multiply
given.
9.
We
You
have to
got
convert into
100
meter.
90.
So here we have to
So
multiply
similarly,
it
children,
by
you have to find out the pattern that is
1000.
here.
So
and
here
then complete
we will
given
get
space.
the answer as.
Now let's
when
move on
we
to question number
multiply
5.
by 1000,
Observe the
we will
pattern
get
and
6,
fill in the
700
missing numbers.
Milli.
So here you can see some numbers are
Similarly,
given. This is given in
and
centimeter.
4
Let's
plus
do,
1 is
let's
5.
multiply it by
And
10.
it will be 69.
4 plus
milli.
1 is 5.
Now
we have
so
to
we
convert
have to,
these into
take out the
centimeter.
square of 5,
So,
which is
1 meter is equal to
Similarly,
3
plus
plus
9.
9. So here children you can
So
see
we have to
4
multiply
plus
this by
1
100.
is 5
So we will
and the
get
square is taken
5,
here, which
6,
is 25.
00.
3 plus 9
centi
is 12 and the square is 144.
Similarly,
7
when
plus
we are
1
going
is
to do
8.
this,
F1.
so the
So
square
70
of 8
multiply
64
100
now
will
2
be
plus 4 is
1700.
So square of
Plus 6
10
is
centi.
6.
So it will be
So like this children you have to find the answer of
1710
this question.
centimeter.
Next,
So
question
with this,
number 3 we have to convert the following
I hope
into
that you have understood it.
decimeter.
And
So
you have to
for
complete
this
the
we have to
exercises that is
multiply
given
it
to you as
by
homework.
10.
I'll be meeting you soon
So
with a new
because
video.
1
Till then,
meter
stay
is
tuned.
equal to 10 decimeter. So it will be 37 deci. So children you have to complete the rest of the questions as we have done this. Now let's move on to question number 4. Here we have to convert into meter. So 5 hectometer and 6 hectometer and 5 decameter is given here. We have to convert this in meter. So 1 hectometer is equal to 100 meter and similarly 1 decameter is equal to 10 meter. So here 6 hectometer multiply 100 will be 600 meter and here 5 decameter is equal to 5 multiply 10. So it will be 50 meter. Now when we add these two we get 650 meter. So children I hope you have understood this. Similarly you have to do the rest of the questions of this part. Now let's move on to question number 5. Here we have to convert this into kilogram. So here it's given in gram. So gram to kilogram we have to 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram. So here this gram to be converted into kilograms. So we have to do it by 1 upon 1000. We have to multiply this by 1 upon 1000. So it will be 0.007 kilogram. So I hope this is clear. Similarly, I have to do the rest questions of this part. Now let's move on to question number 6. Here we have to convert this into gram. So milligram is given. This we have to convert into gram. So for converting this, we have to, from milligram to gram, we have to go. So we have to divide it by 10. So when we divide 200 upon 10, we will get 20 gram. So for this, we have to convert this and we have to divide it 3 times, 1, 2 and 3. So it will be divided by 1000. So here when we divide this number 200 by 1000, we will get 0.2. So 0.2 gram. So this is the answer. Similarly, children, let's do this F part. 10 decagram is given here. We have to convert this into grams. So we will multiply it by 1 upon 10. So when we multiply it, we will get 1 gram. Now let's move on to question number 7. Here we have to convert into liter. So milliliter is given. So 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. Now for converting it, this milliliter to liter, we have to divide it by 1000. So here 200 is divided by 1000. So on dividing we get 0.2 liter. Next, question number 8. Convert into milliliter. We have to convert this into milliliter. So 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. So here 11 liter will multiplied by 1000. We will get 11,000 milliliter. So children, the rest questions you have to do like this. Now let's learn the addition and subtraction of metric measures. How can we add and subtract the metric measures? To add or subtract measures, we follow the steps given below. So first we have to convert the given units of measures to a bigger unit. So जो भी measures दिए गए उसे हमें bigger unit में convert करना है, and then we have to add or subtract the unit as we do in the case of decimals. फिर हमें क्या करना है, add या फिर subtract करना जैसे हम decimals में करते थे. So here you can see there's an example given. Here we have to add 6 meter 94 centimeter. Next 4 meter and 62 centimeter. Next 45 centimeter. So what we have done, we have converted the given measures into meters using decimal notation. Decimal लगा के हमने इन सबको मीटर में convert कर लिया है. So on converting we get these numbers. Now we have to add these numbers. So on adding we get 12.01, which means 12 meter and 0.1 centimeter. So this will be the answer. Now next example is we have to subtract 3 liter 518 milliliter from 9 liter 270 milliliter. Now let's convert the given measures into liter. इन सबको हमें first liter में convert करना है. So we have converted them in liter and now we have to subtract them. After subtracting we get 5 liter and 752 milliliter as the answer. Now let's move on to exercise 17.2. Here first question is we have to add the given numbers. So it's already converted into centimeter, and let's add these numbers. So here it is 176.6 centimeter. So similarly children, you have to add the rest numbers that are given here. Now let's move on to question number 2. Here we have to add the following, and before that let's arrange them into the columns. So here 9 kilometer is given. Next 6.099 kilometers given. Next 11.586 kilometer is given. So now let's add all these. So let's see what we will get. So here we get 26.685 kilometer. 26.685 kilometer. So similarly children, you have to find the answer of the rest. Now let's subtract these numbers that are given here. So for subtracting, 7 will not subtract 9, so it will borrow from here. So it will be now 17, and 17 minus 9 will be 8 centimeter. Now 7, 0. So 7.8 centimeter is the answer. Similarly, we have to subtract the rest questions given here. Now, question number 4 is find the difference, and for that, let's arrange these numbers into columns. So, 15 centimeter and 8 millimeter. So, we have converted all these into centimeter. Next, 19 centimeter. So, here we can see, let's subtract these numbers. So, it will be 2 here. Now, 9 will come here. Here, 8 will come. Now, 3, 0. So, here the answer is 3.92 centimeter. So, children, in this question number 14, we have to subtract. This is centimeter and this is millimeter. So, 0 millimeter. Next, 15 centimeter and 8 millimeter. So, it will be 2 here, and here it will be 3 and 0. So, here the answer will be 3 centimeter and 2 millimeter. So, like this children, you have to do the rest questions that are given here. Now, let's move on to word problems. Here, example number 1 is Amar traveled 18 km and 10 meter by bus, 2 km 970 meter by foot, and 9 km 750 meter by bike. What is the total distance traveled by Amar? Total distance क्या travel किया Amar ने? So here you can see 18 km and 10 meter. Now 2 km and 970 meter, and 9 km and 750 meter. We have converted all this into kilometer, and after this we have added all these. On adding we get 30 km and 730 meter. Now question number 2 is Ruchika weighs 4 kg 820 gram more than Savita's weight. So Ruchika का weight इतना ज़्यादा है सविता से. If Ruchika weight 46 kg, अगर रुचिका जो है 46 kg 320 gram की है, find the weight of Savita. So Ruchika का जो weight है उसमें हम 4 kg को add कर देंगे, so we will get 41 kg 500 gram. So this 41 kg 500 gram is the weight of Savita. Now children, let's do this exercise 17.3. Here the first question is 4.75 meter of cloth is required to make a curtain and 5.85 meter of cloth for cushion cover. Find the total length of the cloth required. So what we are going to do, we have to add these two together so that we can get the total cloth that is required here. So let's add these numbers. So 10 meter, 10.60 meter cloth is required for this. So here the answer is 10.60 meter. So children, like this you have to complete the rest questions that are given here. Now the next question is multiplication and division of measurement. How can we multiply and divide the measurements? So for multiplying, here you can see there's an example given 3.712 liter. We have to multiply by 6.7. So we have to do the multiplication. जैसे हम multiplication करते हैं of decimal points, we have to divide it and multiply it like that. So after multiplying, we get 248704, and we have to see the decimal points. Decimal points कितने? 1, 2, 3 and 4. तो हम पीछे से 4 digits के बाद decimal लगा देंगे. So here the total answer is 24.8704. Similarly, let's divide this number 85.50 by 2.5. तो हम decimal places को क्या करेंगे? Remove कर देंगे. For removing, what we have to do? We have to divide this by 100 and this by 10. Now we have cross multiplied both of for division को हमने multiplication में convert कर दिया है. Reciprocal करके इसका. Now we have divided these both numbers. We have got 34.20 liter. Now let's do this exercise 17.3. Here the first question is we have to multiply this 36.9 centimeter by 5. So 36.9 multiplied by 5, we get 1845. Decimal places is 1, so here the answer is 184.5. 184.5 centimeter. So this is your answer. Similarly, you have to find the answer of the rest questions. Now here also we have to multiply this number. Let's do this question number C. So 4 kg and 85 gram is given here. We have to multiply this by 50. So 4 kg and 85 gram is to multiplied by 50. So here the total answer is 7275. Children, let's do this question number C. Here it is 4 kg and 85 gram is given. So it will be this. Now let's multiply it by 5. So this is the answer on multiplying this. Now let's multiply the other numbers. Now on adding, what we get? So on adding we get 61275. So which means 61 kg and 275 gram is the answer of this question. So similarly, you have to find out the answer of the rest of the questions. Now question number 3 is find the product of and express your answer in liter. So we have to find the product first and then we have to change the answer into liter. So here the question is 323 milliliter. We have to multiply this by 9. So the answer is 2907. Now we have to write this in liter. So here the answer will be 2 liter 907 milliliter. Or we can write it as 2.907 liter. This can also be written 2.907 liter. So similarly, children, you have to find the answer of the rest questions. Now the next question is we have to divide these numbers. So let's divide this by 4. So 39.6 will be divided by 4. Now to remove this decimal, we have to multiply by 10 both the numbers. So on multiplying we get 396, which is to be divided by 40. So 9 times it will be 360. So now let's put a decimal and insert a 0 here. So 9 times it will be again 360. Now it's cancelled. So here the answer will be 9.9. So children, you have to complete the rest questions like this. Now let's move on to question number 5. Here we have to find out the question. So let's divide the given number. So 56080 is to be divided by 8. Now 0 will come. We will write here 0. 8 will come. 1 and 8. Now 0. Again 0 will come. We will write here 0. So here the answer will be 7010 gram. This is your answer. Similarly, children, you have to find the answer of the rest of the questions by division. Here also you have to divide. You have to first take out the decimal point from here, or you can simply divide as you have learned in the case of decimals. Now let's do some word problems. Here you can see example 1 is given. Weight of a box is 56 kg and 790 gram. एक box है जिसका weight है 56 kg 790 gram. What will be the weight of 32 such boxes? ऐसे 32 boxes का क्या weight होगा? So weight of one box is given here. Now weight of 32 boxes, we have to multiply these two numbers together and we get 1817.280 kilogram. Thus the weight of these boxes are 1817 kg and 280 gram. Question number 2 is 420 equal pieces have been cut from a cloth. एक क्लॉथ में से इतने पीसेस को काटा गया है 60 meter this much meter and 60 centimeter long. What is the length of each piece of cloth? हर एक पीस का क्या length है? So here you can see the total length of the cloth is given and the number of pieces are given. We have to divide both because we have to find the length of one piece. So when we have to find about one piece, we have to always divide. Now let's divide these both numbers. On dividing, we get 45.63 meter, which means 45 meter and 63 centimeter. Now children, let's do this exercise 17.5. Here the first question is a tailor uses 2 meter 40 centimeter cloth to make one shirt. एक शर्ट बनाने में टेलर ने इतना क्लॉथ यूज किया. How much cloth is required to make 12 such shirts? तो ऐसे 12 वो shirts बनाने के लिए टेलर को कितने कपड़े की जरूरत है? So what we are going to do, we have to multiply this by the given number. So it will be, so here the total cloth that is needed is 28 meter and 80 centimeter of cloth is required to make 12 more shirts. So similarly children, you have to complete the given exercises, the given word problems. Now with this we have completed the chapter. I hope that you have understood it and I'll be meeting you soon with a new video. Till then, stay later.